Okay, hello. I'm trying to do a little garden update, but this is some of my harvest, zucchini and squash. This is some more stuff, green onions, seeds, tarragon, green onions. And that's my new plant. It's a fiddle leaf ficus. It's pretty cool. But go outside. I just watered, so everything is wet. I just wanted to kind of show, it's been almost a month since the last video. Everything is getting big, surprisingly. I have a lot of stuff that I planted after the hailstorms that I don't know if it'll come to fruit, but I mean they're growing. Those are all zucchini plants. All of my corn is getting really big. Everything got their tops and opened up, and now they're all shaking. I have corn growing on several of them. That's a little pumpkin plant in there that's flowering. I didn't pull it. I can just get sick of pulling things. My green beans are all getting big. Some of them, let's see if I can find some. Some of them are getting the little pods. Like, see, that guy actually has a little bean on him. But they're all getting little pods, but they're doing really good. Sunflowers, these sunflowers are getting ready to open up. Like, look at this guy. I think they look cool when they're getting ready to open. Big old pumpkin plant. And I was going to string it all along here, but my husband had a cow about his grass. So I kind of moved it, and I'm having it go that way for now. Let's go back here. Yes, I know I should have picked my broccoli because a lot of it is flowering. But we're eating it as it comes. It ends up being nice little snacks. This is my carrot corner. All carrots. Not a lot of them are coming up, but I saw some of the kaleidoscopes. See, there's some, I don't know if you can see, but there's some down in there that are starting to come to the top. These are all the cucumbers I planted after the storm, so they've really only been going for a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So I think they're doing really good. And I was noticing that they're all starting to get little flower pods. So, like, look, there's a little cucumber right there. So I'm thinking I may actually get some decent cucumbers. These are all just onions that I didn't pick the last major harvest. I mean, I had so many green onions. And because I picked them, and a lot of roots stayed down, you can see all the new ones that are already growing. They won't make anything this year, but they will definitely come up next year, just like these. Here's some cilantro that's doing really good. I'm very excited. I can't wait to pull this out. And then these are basil. These are basil transplants I had, and they smell delicious. They're doing so good. And then just a little sunflower. And then look at all those guys. I have literally got between, I'd say 5 and 10 foot sunflowers going on here. Pretty rad, I have to say. You can see the birdies have been picking out some of my seeds, but there's some that they haven't touched. But like, look at this one. That whole thing is almost eaten by birds. I figure they're getting some food too. Like this, I have some, oh darn, what is that? Oh, that's oregano. I have some oregano, and this is some sage and lemon balm and strawberries that never freaking produce. I'm thinking about doing, like, I don't know, a box in the corner or something, strictly for strawberries, and pulling those up and moving them. I'm getting ready to do a big harvest today. That lemon balm back there I never cleared out after the second hailstorm, and it's a mess. I mean, it is absolutely a mess. My comfrey has grown all back, and I need to make comfrey oil and things like that. These are all basil. This plant is actually my basil plant, but these 3 are transplants, and they're doing great. I have a lot of dill that's doing wonderful after the harvest of tarragon. It's coming back. Lovage is huge. I do chives regularly. They're just massive. I tried drying them, I didn't really like it. If anybody has a better idea than drying for preservation, I'd be up for it. All that back there is just tons of dill growing back there. And then this one is a wild sunflower. I don't think it's going to give me any seeds. It's just one of those ones that has tons and tons of blooms on them. I mean, they're just everywhere, dozens on one plant. This guy is a nice, good, big one, and here's his big head that's actually giving me seeds that none of the bugs or the birds are taking. Ooh, some more happy dill. These are my beets, and I am excited because if you look, I have got lots of beets that are ready to come up. I am, see, look at this guy. I am just really waiting, to be honest, till a few more of them are ready. I think there was like 10 or 12. Look at that guy. He's like ready. He's bursting out of the soil. I'm waiting till there's more, just because I want to try and can them all together. And I'm also going to have a massive harvest from the Miller Farms when we go. These are little cabbage lettuce heads, and they all have little heads in there. I love it. They're doing really good. I was kind of apprehensive. And kale everywhere. Talk about Tawny, get on it and make some kale chips. I need to. Those are my zucchini and squash plants, and I can't even believe, like, with all of the ones that I lost, how massive they are. I'm constantly getting zucchini and squash. I mean, look at, they grow. I mean, if you garden, you know that they grow like mad crazy. I mean, look at right in there, just a bazillion of them growing. These are my tomato plants, and sadly they've never come back to full. I mean, they've never even come back to where they were before the storms. But regardless, I have tomatoes. I don't have I mean, I have quite a few. I'm not gonna lie. These guys are turning yellow, so they'll be ripening soon. And I have lots of little flowers and pods and whatnot. So I'm sure, like this guy. This is a really healthy branch that kind of grew out. But there's lots of tomatoes on this one. It's so healthy, so I'm really happy that I have some health going on in there. Lots of pepper plants are starting to bloom. Oh, look at this. This is a new little guy right here. I was surprised. I left these without any intention of thinking that they were going to do anything, and they're doing stuff. This is a beautiful, beautiful tomatillo plant. This was given to me by a friend. It was actually just a stick. You guys all saw it when it was a stick. But it is just, I absolutely love the blooms on the tomatillo plant. Absolutely beautiful. All of these, all my peppers, I have different kinds. I have pepperoncinis and bell peppers and jalapenos. And I think I have a habaneros in here. I have all kinds of peppers, and it's just beautiful to see them blooming. Beautiful to see them blooming. Right there's a tomato plant that's got some flowers on it. More squash down in there. Squash and zucchini, squash and zucchini. This is a little green bean plant. He's very happy. His arms are growing. I love how, I mean, they like stick to you. I love it. But you can see all the pods, so I'm going to be getting beans very soon. These are more pepper plants, lettuces. We still are eating straight from the garden, which is really awesome. I'm rather enjoying it. Nothing is really coming of these guys. I keep hoping, but if anything, they're feeding. I'm trying to see if I can find anything in there. If anything, they're feeding the bugs, you know. And then this little guy, he's still in there. Doing good. It's funny because he's growing right out of the grass, but he's doing good. So, let's see if I can get a big shot of everything. And then here. So we're doing good. So I'm going to run you around the front real quick before this video gets too long. And show the sunflowers and the rhubarb in the front. My tree got so much hail damage, it lost everything. It lost leaves, it lost all of the blooms, all of the little cherry plums. It's kind of sad right now. But this is my stuff in the front right here. These sunflowers, and they all have their heads on them, and they're going to be opening soon. And down in the bottom is my rhubarb, which is growing really well. I'm actually going to get ready to start making some stuff with some of that rhubarb before it dies off. So, let's see if I can get you down in there. So that's about it. Everything's doing really well. even regardless of all the things that we've gone through. So that's my garden this year, TNT Homesteads, and we're just looking forward to lots of harvesting and preserving. Happy harvest time, everybody.